Well, hi everybody, it's Diane. I'm here to do the review series for Plant Island, the review number 5. And you saw that I drew the names on the monster wheel the other day to do number 5. And so I'm going to just do a quick little focus on Christian Bush, Sugar Bush, our newest monster, Sugar Bush. And this is my Plant Island. And so we're going to go in and do some of the reviews. I'm going to log out of this game. I can't get into my friends list from this game because I have too many friends and it crashed my list. And so now I have no friends in my friend list. You can see me, I just can't see you. So I'm going to change users. I now have 3 games going. The one that we're just leaving. And then I also have an email game where a lot of you'll have, I have you in a list already and I can go in and look at your islands. But now I've started a new anonymous game. And I've given myself, well, let's see what I'm calling myself. I'll show you in the help. So now it's Diane's Island Review. And this is how you go in and change your name. So let's do that again. Let's do that real quick. So we go to Options, Help, and here we see the name. It'll say new player or your current name. So you keep that name or you'll just delete that and type in a new name. Hit enter. And now you've got your name. So Diane's Island Review. So if you go into your game and you see somebody with a level 4 game at the bottom of your list, I'll be at the bottom of your list because I'm not taking this game up any further than level 4. So you'll always see Diane's Island Review at the bottom of your friends list. So if you see my name there, that means I've got your island in my Island Review sites. It means I'm getting ready to do your review. Okay, so let's close out of this. And we're going to go into friends list. And now you'll notice I've got just a few friends in that friend list. I can delete friends. So with the new update, when you have a new update, you'll see visit and remove. If you don't see remove, that means you haven't done your update yet. So update's really important, especially if you want to change your name. So one real quick, easy way to find out that you have your update or don't have your update is there a remove button here? If not, go in and do the update. Got some new features and some good things going on with the update that are kind of nice. And that was just one of the bonus with the update. Okay, so I'm just going to get my camera focused in a little bit here. Okay, so let's, sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to go in order of, okay, Garrett Perry was the first one on my wheel. So let's do Garrett Perry's island. So I see Garrett's got the time machine. Everything's much faster. The animation is much faster as well. Garrett's got 4 Enterbrats, so he's making some pretty good money with his 4 Enterbrats. He's got some nice decorations. Island looks balanced. I see 5 bakeries. Of course, I don't know what he's baking, but I assume he's baking because we should be always baking something. When you're just starting out the game, my theory is bake all your money. and feed your monsters. That's your main thing. Don't spend money on decorations, but bake and feed, bake and feed. As you start to acquire more coins, you can start adding some happiness decorations. That would be the decorations that make the monsters happy. And without a unity tree, I know he has a unity tree here, I saw it here somewhere. There it is. Without a unity tree, the decorations that make a monster happy, monsters likes, you have to place it right next to the monster. So don't forget to move it next to the monster unless you have a unity tree. A unity tree is 1 million coins. Okay, that's Garrett Perry's island. He's trying to get a sugar bush, so we breed the Clamble and Bogart. If you don't know which ones, here's Clamble, right here. The little tambourine guy, and then Bogart. Those are the two that you'll breed to try and get sugar bush. And if you fail, you'll get another Bogart or another Clamble. But keep trying, because any of these special monsters just take a little bit of time to get. Okay, so let's do the next one. And Mr. Brian, Mr. I think was the second one that I spun on the wheel. So this is BrianMr805. Okay, well, he's got a lot going on his island. He's got lots of decorations. Looks like he's tried to balance his decorations. Everything is split mirror image of each other. They're reflecting each other. So he's got some good decorations. So he spent a lot of money on decorating things, and without going in and looking at his other islands, my first quick opinion is it's kind of clustered. Everything is so closely together. So I would open this up. We've got lots of island, lots of space, so we can open up and actually see your monsters. The monsters are kind of hidden in amongst the bakeries and the decorations, and that's just my opinion as far as what I would change about it. It's got good sound, he's got good decorations. And what are we breeding? We've got a T-Rox. So we've bred a T-Rox. And we also have a Clamble. So that probably means that he was trying to get a sugar bush with Bogart and Clamble. Ended up with a Clamble. So that's what we've got going on here. BrianMr805. Pardon me about that camera. Okay. Okay. Blood Beast. Okay. Blood Beast 22. First glance, the island looks sparse. Just because we've got lots of green space here. I do see a unity tree. That's always great. I see the harpsichord, and he's got 2 of those harpsichords. And I apologize if I'm assuming you're a male. I'm sometimes, for lack of better descriptors, I just say he. But so I apologize if you're a she. We've got a mini mine. We've got the harpsichord. Back to that harpsichord. We've got 2 harpsichords. The harpsichord is one of the decorations, or it's the decoration in your goal list that you think you need to get in order to achieve a goal when you're in Plant Island. But it's an unnecessary decoration. It doesn't make any monster happy on Plant Island. It's the Tweedle and the Scups are the 2 monsters that like harpsichord. So keep that in mind, that you can still achieve that goal when you add one of your other islands. Cold Island, I know, has Scups, isn't that right? So consider not having harpsichord if you're focused on only buying decorations that make your monsters happy, the likes for your monsters. Okay, so we've got some nice looking decorations. We've got one bakery. So I'm hoping he's got plenty more bakeries on the other islands and just not on this one, I'm assuming. So we've got 3 guests. Lucky. Very lucky to have 3 guests. They're very, very hard to breed. It's doable, it just takes a while to get them. And 3 of the T-Roxes. The T-Rox and the Bogart and the Gast, really good sound. I like the sound of them together. And so we're breeding something over here. If he's bred something and it's ready to go into the hatching, I don't know what it is because it's hidden behind the tower. So we've got a clamble over here, so I'm going for a sugar bush and ended up with a clamble. So that's Blood Beast. Okay. Okay, and then we've got DrButtface. Lovely name. Thanks, Buttface. Okay. This was Master Sega, when you saw me spin the wheel, but Master Sega changed his name to DrButtface, so I get to say that name. So we've got 5 bakeries, good. We've got some decorations, time machine. That's kind of cool. 4 Bogarts, 4 T-Roxes. And they look like they've been leveled up. That's great. So we've got nothing going on in the breeding station. And I would suggest you're always breeding. Always, always, always breeding, always baking. But always breeding and always hatching. And if your island is full, go ahead and breed and hatch and sell that monster. If you can place that monster, if you can save a couple bed spaces for placing monsters before you sell them, you get more XP points and that levels you up quicker. So it depends on if you need the coins more or the experience points more. And then also I'll talk about baking again one more time. That when we bake in our bakeries, we get half of the experience points that we spent in baking. So if you bake $1 million turkey, 1 million coins for a turkey, you get 500,000 experience points. So 500,000 experience points for every turkey that you bake. And same with your pies. If you spend 500,000 coins, then you get 225,000 experience points. So it's just half of whatever you spent you'll get in experience points when that item is done baking. Okay, so DrButtface island is sparse, but he's kind of got 8 monsters up here, so they're kind of, clustered up onto the platforms where a lot of us put our breeding and hatching stations, but fun to do something a little bit different. But okay, so let's do the last one. Yeah, okay. Cool. The TheCoolster777. Well, this island is different than any other island I've ever seen, I have to say. Very different. And really fun to see. Fun to see something so totally different and unexpected, I would say. I've never seen an island that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Punkletons. I love the Punkletons. I love the look. Gosh, and look at all the Christian bushes. The sugar bush he has. 8 sugar bush. So the Coolster is level 30. So he's been collecting money and diamonds for quite some time, like me. And I'm guessing he's investing those diamonds. And unless you've got a secret code to getting sugar bush, we'd like to know that. But if not, comment below. Let us know how you acquired so many of the sugar bush. I'll assume that you had diamonds that you saved up and you purchased him with your diamonds. So that's pretty cool looking. The decorations look great. It's got one Enterbrot, but actually, an Enterbrot takes 4 beds. A Punkleton takes 1 bed. 2 Punkletons make as much money as 1 Enterbrot. So actually, your Punkletons make twice as much money as an Enterbrot. Their maximums are lower, so you have to collect the money more often when you've got the limited edition monsters. But if you can get in there and collect more often, your Punkletons will make twice as much as the Enterbrot. And the Enterbrot is one of the highest maximum coins for any of the 4 elements would be the Enterbrot. So we've got 3 Enterbrots. We've got a Floofy Nest. We don't see Floofy Nests too often. I believe that's a 50 million decoration. See the little eggs bouncing out of the nest. It's kind of neat. And I like the pumpkin decorations that kind of go along with the Punkleton. What have we got going on here? Enterbrot and a Bogart. So he's going for another Ghast. An Enterbrot and any 3-element monster will breed a Ghast. It just takes a million times to try and get that. Sometimes you're lucky and you get it early on, but very, very hard to breed the Ghasts and the Rebros. So then we've got a Bogart over here from one failed attempt. A lot of people are doing the Enterbrot and T-Rox because the T-Rox, when you fail, and typically you fail trying for a Ghast, and you end up with the 3-element monster, which if you do a T-Rox, it's only 8 hours instead of 12 hours waiting time to try again. So I must say, this is a very pleasant surprise, fun to see something different. Coolster, I'm impressed. And I think I'm going to do something new based on what I'm seeing here. I am seeing some really, really great level 30 islands and some players that need to be lifted up and to be highlighted. And I am going to do a contest. A battle of the level 30 islands. So I am going to start, in addition to my plant review series, battle of the level 30 islands. And I'm going to have all you guys vote for me who's your favorite level 30 player or islands. I'm not sure which. If we're going to do one winner from each island. I'll have to think about that. So let's get to our spinning wheel, and we're going to spin for our next. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's just go real quick and visit Diane Delsig. Let's look at my gold island. We haven't looked at that for a while. Nothing too new. My islands, I haven't done much in changes to them. I should like that. Oh yes, we like Diane Delsig. So there's my gold island. All right, so let's go do. Got the new swipe features, but they're not. Let's see. 4 fingers? Nope. Okay. All right. Never mind. We'll just go right here to the wheel. Got some new swipe features on the iPad that were working fine earlier. But okay. So here's our monster wheel, and we're going to spin 5 times to see who's going to be reviewing next. Logan G. All right, Logan G is our first one. So you'll be the first one on our review for Plant Island. Plant Island review number 6 will be Logan G. And Jagsy. You'll be number 2 on our monster review, number 6. Well, okay, well, we're not going to review your island twice. Well, wasn't that lucky? Everybody's seeing the wheel go right past their name, and we get Logan G twice. Well, you're twice lucky. Okay, let's see who else. Mike Carr. You're going to be our 3rd review, Mike. And this player, Wow-iffer. And his game name is Iffer, but you'll see a lot of comments from her, I'm sorry, as Wow-iffer. And one more. Let's do one more. Number 5. I always try and squeeze in 5 reviews. And, okay, well, this kind of is Frenchnar. I guess I'd like to know where that name came from. I'm sure that has some significance to him. I'm not sure what it means, but Frenchnar 479. You're number 5 in the Plant Island review, which will be, today is Wednesday, Thursday, probably Friday. I'll try and get that in. I'll look forward to doing that for you. That will be the end of our taping today. I hope you enjoy the review series or continuing to enjoy it. I'm starting to run out of things to say, so we may be moving on to Cold Islands pretty soon, but we'll do a couple more in the series of the Plant Islands before we move on to Cold Island. But something to look forward to will be the Battle of the level 30. So if you are level 30 and you want me to review your islands, please tell me. I'm level 30. Here's my game name. Here's my game number. So anybody who wants to be on the wheel, on my Plant Island reviews or my reviews for islands, also I need your game name and game number. Even if your game name is your YouTube name, please tell me. My game name is blah, blah, blah. Even though it's your YouTube name. Just verify that for me, because when I put you on my list, it takes me a while to go through these lists, and I don't ever know when I enter you what name I'm going to be looking for, and I'm getting surprised a lot not finding you in my list. If your game name is new player, please go in and change it so I can find you. If I open up my list and I have a new player in my list, I delete it because my list is getting very full and I can't accommodate a lot of players, so I have to kind of control it, and the first thing I do is delete new players. So I don't want to delete anybody. I'd rather I didn't delete you, but that's what I have to do. All right, so everybody, you have a really good day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye now.